Alright, so I think I have this all set and mounted decently here. So, Raspberry Pi Pico is right here. It gets power 5 volt from the arcade's power supply unit. So I wired up 5 volt and ground on the arcade power supply here, back, and splice it onto a USB cable I had. See right there. And that powers the Raspberry Pi Pico. It needs 5 volts. And so it's mounted to this plastic piece here, which is actually part of a gutter guard for a rain gutter. I just cut off the end that clips on and use this to slide into this rail here for mounting both the PCB for the game board as well as the relay board and the Raspberry Pi Pico here. So it gets power from the power supply here, 5 volts. As soon as it turns on, it looks for key presses, the player 1 and player 2 start buttons here. So I programmed it so that if I do a quick press, it's going to activate this relay. If I do a press and hold and release, it's going to do the other relay. And if on a player 2, if I do a quick press, one relay. If I hold and release, and then the fourth relay. So that's going to basically determine which game you want to play. Ms. Pac-Man 1 player, Ms. Pac-Man 2 players, Galaga 1 player, and Galaga 2 players. The way the board, the Class of 81 board works is it has 4 different start buttons. But this cabinet only has 2 start buttons for 1 player and 2 player. So I needed a way of kind of determining between the game. One player Ms. Pac-Man, 1 player Galaga, 2 player Ms. Pac-Man, 2 player Galaga. So with this all wired up now, these are the 4 simulated buttons that will be activated, and those go to the game board there. So let's fire it up here and give it a try. We'll add a credit here. Carefully push my coin button. So I want to do a 1-player Ms. Pac-Man game. So I just got to press this button quickly once. We'll see that the relay the light will turn on and indicate that it's going to send a signal to the Ms. Pac-Man 1 player. So I'm just going to press it quick. If you look there, you'll see the light come on for the relay. You'll also hear it click. And there we go. It's funny, when you want to die in Ms. Pac-Man, it seems difficult to chase the ghosts. 0 credits. I'm going to put in 1 credit. And I'm going to try and play a 2-player Galaga game. It won't let me because I need 2 credits. So I'm going to hold the 2-player button down and release. The relay will click. It will try and start a 2-player Galaga game, but it won't be able to because we need another credit. So hold, release, relay clicked, nothing happened. If I add a 2nd credit, and if I hold for more than a second and release, we should get a 2-player Galaga game. Player 1. And player 2. Pretty slick.